You see this life, you need to be careful and think properly before going into anything, right? Jon Jones is arguably and unarguably the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, right? His legacy is already cemented. No losses. The only loss he had was when he did the back elbow that was banned, that is now approved. So people are looking like that victory can be unturned and then given back to Jon Jones since they've approved it. But that's not how the law works. The law works in current situations, okay? So that's in the past. I doubt if they will ever turn that around, except maybe on special occasions. But people are now clamoring for Jon Jones to fight Tom Aspinall. Who is Tom Aspinall in the Jon Jones resume? For me, no disrespect, Tom is nobody compared to where Jon Jones is standing right now. And Jon Jones has every right. He's the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, currently. And he decides to fight Stipe Miocic. Jones is 37, he's not 30. Okay? So, Tom Aspinall is the interim champion, which is the mistake that I think the UFC did. They shouldn't have put that belt up because the champion has to fight the interim champion. That's exactly what happened between Adesanya and the Reaper, Robert Whittaker, where Adesanya was the interim champion and he had to defend his belt and fight for the championship at the same time, and then he won and became the world champion of the lightweight division, middleweight. Now, people are saying that Jon Jones must fight Tom Aspinall, and Jon Jones is saying, I need to fight fights that will be good for my legacy. That's the level that I think Jon Jones is. Jon Jones is at the point where he can call the shots. Okay? If Israel Adesanya, at the level that he was or is, can pick his own fights, and the UFC will agree to it, because the UFC has to certify these fights, okay? So this is for the mixed martial artists. I know a lot of people, they look, say, who be Jon Jones? Jon Jones is the greatest mixed martial artist of all time. He has his battles outside the pitch, outside the octagon. But that does not change the fact that he has beaten everybody put in front of him, except maybe Alexander Gustafsson or something, where the fight was, kind of went into a decision and people kept saying, oh, Alexander won. And I watched the fight again. Jon Jones actually won that fight. Alexander, people were clamoring because they just want to see Jon Jones lose. Okay? That's like Floyd Mayweather before his retirement. They wanted to see him lose, and then he fought, what's he called? I've forgotten that guy's name, that Mexican. People kept saying, oh, the guy was too young when he fought him. The person that fought the guy was going to his 40s already, Floyd Mayweather, before he fought that fight, and he won squarely. Okay? So now people, because the casuals actually just want to see Jon Jones lose, so they are putting it in his face that Jon Jones must fight Tom Aspinall. No, Jon Jones must not fight Tom Aspinall. I don't know why people are making it look like serious. Jon Jones can fight Stipe Miocic, and if he still holds on to the belt, then I don't think he has a choice. But let him finish with Stipe, and if he says I'm retiring, that's it. You understand? He's saying he wants to fight Alex Pereira. That's actually a big fight, and they can make that a super fight without the belt. I think so. Just for Jon Jones' legacy, because Alex seems unbeatable right now. Who is the man that can take Alex down and pound him for probably 5 rounds if he survives to that point? It's Jon Jones. We never can tell. Alex might just knock Jon Jones out, but Jon Jones has proven over time to have the resilience, which is why he's winning fights anyway. He's skillful, and then Jon Jones can fight until he fought. There was one of his fights that his arms popped, and he still won that fight. You see what I'm saying? So Jon Jones is built different. This video I'm making is simple. Jon Jones should fight whoever he chooses to fight. His legacy is already cemented. He doesn't have to lose any fight. He can choose whatever he wants. He has fought all the bad guys. Do you understand? Everybody that is a name, he has fought them. He beat, Daniel Cormier twice or 3 times. Twice, who in my own books is one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time, Daniel Cormier. So I don't think Jon Jones should fight Tom Aspinall, except Jon Jones wants to fight Tom Aspinall, or if Jon Jones holds on to the belt after beating Stipe Miocic. Then he has no right, he has no choice than to defend the belt against the interim champion. Other than that, all this nonsense people they talk of, Jon Jones has to fight. No, he doesn't.